Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 100% Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Hey Copper Nicholson, thanks for dropping by, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, is something wrong? I think everything's working properly. Hello, Cool2, thanks for dropping by, how's it going today? I think I want to... Oh, and Brett Gore, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thanks for dropping by. How you been? Am I winning yet? Good question. Well, before... My tier's going well, Cool2. Yes, hug everyone. I approve. I approve. Now, before we move out, I do want to make sure that we get one particular ornament that might be useful. And hey, Batbots, thanks for dropping by. How are you doing today? It happens. It's alright, it happens. So, what I want is... There's a quartz that lets you get... what's it called? Somewhere around here there's a quartz that lets us get, like, it makes it easier to cook things. I don't remember what it's called exactly. Is it... no. Manly Munchies tea? Ooh. This is going a recipe. We can have chitinous shells here too. Alright. Sure, why not? Oh, chicken tenders are a lot of fun. Yo, Romulo, thank you for dropping by. How are you doing? Maybe it was at the Orbital factory. I'm gonna try the engineering building because I want to. I swear there's some kind of ornament here that would let us more easily cook things. I was trying to remember what it was. No. Oh, before I forget, we do have a different faceplate. Wow, look at that, chat. What do you think, chat? Do you think that should be our faceplate? Every time we open the Argus, we'll just see this. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I thought so. Equip faceplate Fee. Wait, Fee, how can you be on a faceplate and a party member at the same time? Don't question in one of the 5 laws of thermodynamics, Antomicx. It should just be a cat, yes! Can you imagine? Alright, maybe it was the general store or the bookstore. One of these stores had ornaments that I'm thinking of. I swear. Like, I do... I don't think I've heard anything. Okay, well, this is where we would get, like... to do the exploit and stuff. That's not what we're looking for. I'm just being dumb, chat. Or... somewhere around here. No. That's not it. Egg vents, yes! Okay, let's, here's a quick... no. Wait, hold on! What?! Chat, read that item description! I feel like someone is mocking me. What do you think, chat? Okay, hold on. It's gonna cost us 20 U material, but... Alright, you know what? In case we need the U material, I better buy it. Yes, I'm buying it. 1 second, chat. 1 second. I'm just saving in advance because it is expensive. Wait, we can trade for ground bait? Oh, never mind. So, 80 years. Well, this isn't money, it takes U material, which, to be fair, was used for fairly useful things. Oh, this is what we were looking for. This efforts. That's what it's called. Okay. Unfortunately, we need have a soft and fluffy amulet, fine, but we need a jewel potage. I have no idea how to make that. Maybe we can just get effort for free. Probably not. See, that Fee isn't on the field today, I know, right? Like, if Fee was there, she would be wearing it, let's face it. Alright, chat. Enough delaying, let's get these teddy ears. Fee just feels this disturbance in the force. Alright, we can't put it on Fee, so... Let's, I don't think this counts as, these are costumes, chat. It isn't really a change in starring gear, is it? That would be my question. Because it doesn't affect our stats, it is just, her dramatic effect. Oh, actually, hold on, can we? We can, chat! It is time. Head on! What?! Oh, come on! Looks like you'll have to continue to wait on that theory for another day, chat. I'm not going to reveal that I'm a cat just yet. Assuming that's what all this foreshadowing means anyway. I know, my heart! It's because Fee isn't allowed to be in the party right now, so I know, we just missed her. He was like, no! Let's at least see what it looks like on Reen. This is probably a mistake, but... What have we done? No! What have we done? No! I don't know what to think anymore, no! Hold on, can we? No, we can't. We can only put it on one person. Reed has become a cat boy. No. Okay. Well, I guess since Fee can't be on this mission, I have to be the tail. Oh, what? It gets a tail too. No. What have we done? No. Reinvest is just Reen. Oh gosh, why? Why? I don't understand. No. Alright, chat, you know what? As funny as this is, I don't think it really fits. Because, let's face it, no matter how hard Reen tries, Reen is not Fee. So... But, the next time Fee is in this part... Exactly, Fee is the only one that can be the... be the kitty, so... So as fun as that is, it's like... I don't really think it fits. But... Hold on. Yeah, it'd be really awkward in cutscenes, so I think it'd be fine with Fee, just because we already have that running gag that Fee is a cat. Ooh, played Payday 2. Nice, that, Pops. Probably not top Nipple, since Fee isn't going to be on this, mission. Or on this, field stay with us. Speaking of which, I'm curious if we can actually make that recipe that we need. So we need a... No, not that, not that, no, no. Oh, Emma's actually really good at making this. Unfortunately, it requires a lot of ingredients. If you were allowed to put the characters on every character except Fee, that would raise a ton of different questions, yes. That's actually a good point, Record. Like, imagine if it's like, would you like to equip the cat ears to Fee? And then you press the button and just a pop-up window says no. Alright. Well, I don't think we can make what we need for effort. But I think there were other... No. There was other... Okay, so there's... Apparently bunnies and bears. Funny costume things. Oh, you have some good news? What's that, Gregor? Did you manage work... Did you finish working on your thesis? Actually, no, wait. Before we do this, chat, it's tradition here at this point. Before we go on a train ride, we have to do the thing. You all know what thing I'm talking about, chat. You all know. those who have been here long enough on the stream. Oh, cool! That's actually a good thing, Rekor. So yeah, making your presentation more clear and concise. That's good. It is time for the exploit, and you just hear Alyssa saying, "I knew this would happen." Well, it looks like I'm up again. Okay. Oh, I'll give it my best.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, it's just the exploit continues. Let's at least get back over 20,000 at least. So one more for good measure. Is Emma as good as Elliot? Absolutely not. Elliot cooking eggs is his specialty, so he actually gets things that are. He more consistently cooks types of eggs that turn a profit, whereas Emma, it's a coin flip. So there's a good chance that we don't make much profit, because Emma's just making less profitable eggs, if that makes sense. Alright, Emma, go for it.
I'll do what I can. It looks good.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Hold on. Let me see something.
It's my turn.
Does this actually work? Okay, no it doesn't. Never mind. I thought maybe that's... Yeah, no, that's not how it works. I thought maybe if we switched to whoever the party leader was, it would...
Okay.
Alright, go!
Let us change who the, Actually, technically we didn't switch the party leader, so... Change party order. Let me just check this. No. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I thought maybe if we changed the party leader, we would get, like, a better cooking bonus or something, but no. We don't. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my... Yeah, it's all good. And just like that, we have over 20,000 in Mira. Let's go, chat. Oh, I agree. I do like the little cookie faces. It is very adorable. But at the same time, it's also... what was I going to say? It also means that we have to wait for certain characters to be in our party to actually be able to do the exploit properly. But now that we've had our shenanigans for this stream, it is time to continue the story. Let's see what this field study has in store for us. And apparently we have an 8-hour train ride coming up in universe. Wait, where's Fee? Imagine, it's like, Fee, we know you're over there. Here, you can come out now. And he's like, I'm not coming out until that lunatic puts away those cat ears. But Fee, he's not wearing any cat ears right now. Fine. Oh, Ring. You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. This, the awkward silence. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? I like how they're both just staying nervously apart from one another. Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall all this time. They had to take ears away from the cat ears. That's right. No. No. Okay, chat. That's too far. That's too far. Enough. I mean, that would be a lot of fun, Redroar, but I mean, to be fair, we have not finished this game yet. I don't know, something like Fee being the funniest character for however long the video is. That'd be pretty funny. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Exactly, Drakor. Would require a lot of work. Because you'd have to go back through every stream and look for every moment that Fee says anything, because almost everything she says is funny. Speaking of which, Fee. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? You know, he's actually right about that, except for the school, you know, the missions when we go down into the schoolhouse, but the old schoolhouse, but that doesn't count. This should be fun. I guess. Don't know if I can say that about everyone, though. Wow! Things don't seem too bright for the other group. Oh no! Just the... Good luck, Fee. Wow! A Toa wholesome... a compilation of Toa being wholesome. I would approve. I would approve. Aren't you going to buy your tickets already? Now I'm hungry. Reen, do you have any more of those eggs that you were making? This is too funny. Seems like this month's not be as dreadful. Who? Elliot knows what's up. We'll get by somehow, though. Just focus this on yourselves. Don't worry about us. We'll do, mate. I also like how it's like Fee is looking over at the flowers in the general direction of Machias and Laura as though she's like a cat peering over the fence. I mean, just look at this, chat. Look at this. Like, doesn't that look like... If this wasn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. Let's at least talk to our friends here. Just leave Group B. Just leave Group B to me. I know I was trying to a pain in the butt before, and I caused everyone a lot of trouble. So I want to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just so long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class vice president. Now see here, who went to make you the boss? Easy there, Machias. I trust you to take care of things. Alright, that's cool. At any rate, I'll make every effort to ensure things don't get too heated between them. That's the least I can do to apologize for the trouble I caused during our previous field studies. Okay. What about you, Laura? How are you feeling about all this? I mean, Fee is just watching from over there, behind those flowers. We also received packed lunches from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of your household maid, Alyssa. Right, well, at least with Sharon you can expect quality. Okay. Reaching Bayona Island will be quite a lengthy journey, no doubt. But we have these lunches, so I think the trip at least has the potential to be an enjoyable one. Oh no, they have the lunches! Dude, I swear if those lunches end up causing problems further down the line. Speaking of which, I think, this is a map of the Eastern Railway Network. So before we went to, you know, Gorilla Fortress, I think, and then we went to Rayahard. And now we're going to, I think... we're heading pretty far north, if I'm not mistaken, towards the Nord Highlands. This is pretty cool. Anyhow. I think it's time to continue. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way to the Nord Highlands this month. You're right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdall, then in Rower, right? Oh, it was Calder first, then Rayahard. You're right, the Archday. You're right. Correct. From Roar, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. What kind of a sweetie toy? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Brockor. Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, and I agree, Brockor. I agree. Emma's braid is very pretty. It must take a while to take care of it, though, because, I mean... anyway. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Roar. Oh, that won't be a problem. Then, do you want them right now? Buy tickets. Certainly, okay. That's 5 passengers bound for Roar. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Too much hair, oh no. Well, there they go. Now we don't too. And we speed it up. Everyone's just moving so fast. Passenger service bound for Highland are now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Huh. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Fee! They're just looking away from each other. Come on, you two. It seems there's a two-woman cold front blowing your way. Oh no. Eustace, why? Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Imagine if by the end of this, Matthias and Elliot are literally frozen solid in ice, and Emma and, and Fee and Laura are just pushing them back into the, back to school. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. All aboard. And here we are, chat. Oh, wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in here, too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way that they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the test perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though. I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and bringing guests, but as you'd expect. But she also manages Mother's schedule. Oh no, chat! She manages Mother's schedule. That's more hints that Sharon is suspicious. Wow. Managing the company's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. Exactly, Reed. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something. I just know it. You say that, Raptor, but we all know that, you say that the filter doesn't seem the sign, but it's probably going to get more interesting as time goes on. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. Oh, for sure, Raptor. And I have to imagine Chapter 4 will hopefully get more explanation as to what exactly is going on between Fee and Laura. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. Oh no, we're still doing it! They're still over there! Oh no! Oh no! Yes, there's nothing cool too. If before Matthias just arrested it yet, it's like they come all the way from Berayar just yeah, it's like, oh come on! Like they're engaging in the world's deadliest staring contest. No. So we're heading to Briona Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Oh no. Now that you mention it, I have never seen it either. I have. Oh really? Mm-hmm. During a landing operation in the cores. I know, his angry face is pretty great. I know, Elliot and Matthias are trying to break the ice. It is adorable. They're trying, you know, they are trying their best. They're trying so hard, but... And so, no! I don't think I've ever seen Laura have that face before. That face is just like Reen's dead inside face. So, that happens. The Real Zer! Thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. How's it going? Welcome! Welcome to Laura being dead inside Simulator 2021. These characters are great, but just Fia and Laura... poor Elliot and Machias. Ow, speaking of runes, the ground has some fairly well-known runes, doesn't it, Laura? That's great to hear, the real Zerk. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm enjoying Trails of Cold Steel right now, and I'm also doing more work on the video game. So I actually had a fun bit of, we'll say, world building today, because I was trying to implement some descriptions for the stats menu, and for those of you who have played Dark Souls, you probably know that the stats menu sometimes include, like, little lore bits. So, I'm trying to do a similar thing with Heartwell, and hopefully it turns out well. Yeah, exactly, Greco. The real Zerk, if you haven't seen this game before, this is Trails of Cold Steel. It is, from what I'm finding out, it's an extremely underrated strategy RPG, turn-based strategy RPG, kind of in the same vein as Persona. But it definitely has its own unique twist to it, and I'm loving the world building and the characters in this game so far is just really good. Oh yeah, Saint's Castle or something like that. It must be referring to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful in the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. I'm waiting for Fee to give some snarky comment. Fee! A castle. Oh, how very exciting. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Just like, oh, come on! Wow! I mean, Fee's not wrong, but still, there's definitely some tension between those two. Fee is hilarious. We all really enjoy Fee whenever she says something. Like, she's the funniest character in this game by far. But, in my opinion, the real Zerk, Toa, is the best character. I know, it's actually cool too. What kind of comments is that? It's a Fee comment. What do you expect? Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I've heard as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. I'm totally doing it on purpose. And Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it too. Oh, I wasn't offended. Yes, you were. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems... She's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. I wonder what it could be. Also, faster train. Yeah. The joys of turbo mode. Ooh. Pretty. Yeah, I'm not sure, Grekor. If 7 has streamed recently, it's probably at a time when I'm either not online or I'm busy working on Heartwell. I do know that, at least I'm pretty sure that 7 is like, she's taking classes right now or something like that. And that obviously might mean she has less time to stream. Alright, looks like we're in Houndar. Never ceases to amaze me just how big Houndar Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebony, but on the entire continent. I've been aware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. Yeah, the series in this game are great too, I agree, Grekor. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Oh, no! Yep, exactly the real Zerk, exactly. Take things at your own pace. Yeah, exactly, Drakbor. Like, so far the stamina's been doing really well so far, and it seems to just be getting better with time. Which is good. And I see Machias is already giving up! Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. I swear, if that's foreshadowing that one of them, like, gets left behind or something and we have to go save them. I swear. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, hey, this is where we split off. Well, if you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Meanwhile, we'll need to travel northeast to Aurora first. I'm so jealous you got to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. See, Elliot. Elliot, Gaius, and Reed are such, you know, I like them. I like the bond, like the friendly bond between those three, especially since they bonded through the tutorial dungeon. They're just three very nice guys wanting to do right by others. Will do. Take care, everyone. Hey, Laura, you both take care too. We'll see you all next week. What? I agree, Kowaltu, but also Fee. Fee, why? Wait, who was that? Huh? Huh? Who are you? Yeah, three really good people. Exactly, Bradmore. Rita's also there. Come on. No, you can give Bree more of a compliment than that. He's upstanding. He tries to look out for each other, for others. It was Aditha all on. No, it's Aditha Harkness. Is that Reed's sister? Wait, no. I'm trying to remember what Reed's sister looked like in that photo.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
It is! I called it! That is Elise!
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Don't talk about my brother like that! He's my brother, and I have to look out for him, just like he's looked out for me. It's... She's the reverse Reed, no!
Like your brother, perhaps?
Ew, no! No! So let's see here. Yeah, I guess in a way, if this is Elise, then whoever this girl is basically the Elisa of this section, because she's just being ruthless.
Please, Your Highness.
Your Highness? What?
I just thought I saw someone I recognized.
My brother's very important to me, okay? We look out for one another, like good family members should.
But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning. Someone you recognized? I wonder.
Also, I don't know why I mean, besides that comment, the character with the blonde hair here, something just doesn't feel quite right. Now, chat, I know we've just barely seen this character, but just the fact that she makes Elise just a little bit uneasy, and the fact that she's apparently, I'm guessing, like a princess or something like that, and the fact that this game is definitely setting up to be a situation where the nobles are causing a lot of problems, I would not be surprised if she's either a boss or causes some mayhem later down the line.
But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
No! Please! No! Reed's just like, run!
Please.
Elise is like, Your Highness, I swear, here, if you try to get in between my brother and Madam President, and I will stop you.
I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh no.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
That's a fair point, Kowal, too.
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
What is this conversation? I don't understand!
Please excuse us, Captain.
Oh, and, there's the captain again.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
What the heck? What the heck?
Not at all, Your Highness.
Okay, Director was right. Ladies and gentlemen, this conversation is here to remind you that this is an anime game.
I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly.
Captain Claire. Okay.
I look forward to accompanying you today.
I guess that's...
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
I guess that's
Certainly.
that's kind of funny, but also kind of true, Gregor. What even was that scene? Why do we see that? Unless Elise is an antagonist, I don't know why we needed to see that. Sorry, not Elise. Unless the princess is an antagonist, I don't know why we needed to see that. Besides, of course, actually seeing Elise, Elise, in any other context besides that photo, that family photo. Exactly, cool too. Elise had the correct response there, okay? The correct response being no, or what the heck, like why? Like, alright, sounds good, The Real Sword. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thanks for the follow, man. Have a great rest of your night, and thank you for saying hello. Yeah, I agree, Duckler. I'm glad we're out of that scene. That just went way too far, way too fast. Alright, so let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. Ooh, the Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Roar. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling with Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded by every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. Ooh, this is reminding me a lot of, not just like the Midwest in American history, but also kind of reminds me of some of the villages we saw in Avatar: The Last Airbender. This looks like it'll be cool. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling into a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Fair enough, cool too, though. So I guess we'll find out in time. I would not be surprised if there's like tension between the local villages and like the army bases. Like I could easily see that. Mongolian yurts. I don't think I've heard of those. What is that, the Archdive? I'm always interested in learning more about like human history. So, what is that? That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised by Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses that the Ryan Club uses? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Dracula first started building his army after all. Ooh, interesting. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base in the southern edge of the Highlands, Zendar Gates. That's as far north as the trains take us. Alright, chat, if I have to call... I'm going to predict what the plotline is going to be for this thing. My guess is the Imperial Army is going to move in on some of the village's lands. That's going to cause some fighting, and for one reason or another, we'll have to break into that fort. That's my guess, anyway. Oh, interesting. So you're saying that that's actually like a very specific style of tents that were used by nomads, and that's there? Cool. Interesting. You know what, the Archdie, you're right. Now it is starting to kind of line up. Like, it's clear that some of the different cultures in this game they're obviously grounded in some semblance of reality. So I feel like Berea Hard you might think of it as, I mean, it kind of reminds me of like either Germany or something like that. But yeah, this is starting to feel more like we're going to a place inspired by Mongolia. That's pretty cool. What's as far north as the train stations? I see. Well, we should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Roar Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on a freight train to Nord. Let's look forward for the long haul. Still, we won't get chances like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Alright, chat. You know what time it's for, right? Well, it's almost time to duel. Before we do that, let's at least, let's talk with everyone. Let's start by talking to youth. The horses of the Nord Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to the masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in the class all their own. Well, sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you search across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur searched such an impressive specimen. Ooh. Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Bedell. Back then, when I was a kid, he lift me up on his back and let me ride around. You see, this will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he's really into this. Interesting. Alright. Gaius? Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. I haven't soaked in the scenery like this since I last came to Tressa. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems happy to be at home. I've always been curious. How do you end up coming to Flores anyway? That's a good question. Oh, I agree, Rapport. This is actually... The way they're presenting this is actually surprisingly accurate. Like, I can think of times when I was younger, and whether we were in, like, a long car ride with some friends, or on a bus with like, some friends. Like, this is very much what the experience is like. You know, you're chatting with your friends about random things, and maybe if you have a game to play, you might play that. It's actually, you know, pretty accurate. I'm sorry to hear that go off too. It's a fun experience. Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with a spear would come in handy during my time at Flores. Yes, he was right. I can see why the Imperial generally might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection goes between Nord and Urbonia. Indeed. I'm sorry to hear that, Kowal, too. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange hanging out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kinds of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each one seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Aww, poor Emma. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. And I'm not sure there's anything we can do about it. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Aww. Anything else, Emma? What is it that... Oh, she does have more to say. Okay. I agree, Kowal, too. And if there's any possibility... if there's any possibility for you to either find some free time activities to do where you can meet other people and start to develop friendships, I'd highly recommend giving those a try. I know for me, yeah, I enjoyed like trying to become a part of theater companies or stage crews or choirs or even like writing clubs. Those can, I've had a lot of fun with those. I met some really nice people too. Yeah. Okay, Graptora, okay. I mean, a lot of the characters in this game are very, very, very adorable. What is it that makes Feed and Laura regard each other so coldly? I just hope maybe they'll find something during their field study that helps patch things up between them. Come on, Otto, we all know that's not going to happen, otherwise there's no story for us to experience. Hold on, sorry. Elisa. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Force, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? Ooh. A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this, chat. What if Elisa's, like, mother shows up and just takes her away for this field study or something like that? I haven't been in Roar since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh, right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you have to have gone through Roar. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, didn't know you'd actually been. Well, yeah, it is really beautiful. Oh, I know, right, Record? This field study is seeming more and more promising the more we talk to people and stuff. For sure. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Aw, Reed! Are you still soaking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Hey, the House of Yarb's little mind, and they're full of a third son even less. Thank you, Eustace! Eustace? Was that you defending Reed? Oh, that wasn't me defending Reed. That was just me defending in Reed's title. Sure. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seems like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. And Patrick's like, I did not. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. Aww. Good job, Gaius. So don't be so hard on yourself. Thank you, Gaius. Thank you. Gaius being the purest character. Gaius is too pure. Oh yeah, that was when we battled on Record. Don't worry, the stream archive should be uploaded tomorrow, so if you want to check out how that battle went, you can see it on YouTube. Let's just say Gaius did something really, really awesome after the battle is over. But yeah, it's actually cool too. We got both AP for that battle. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reem. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. Okay. Well, we had our conversations. And now you know what time it is for a chat. It's time for our game of Blade. First, Eustace. We need to win at least one time against Eustace, because we haven't before, I don't think.
Draw a card. Go ahead, then.
Alright. So... But keep it low.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. We have the same score. We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first.
Yeah, it probably was those suits.
How about this?
How about this, Eustace?
You pertinent little...
Uh-oh. Wait, no, I have more cards than him. Okay. Could just go with, the bolts.
Now you've done it.
This is escalating quickly.
Take this. What an impertinent little...
Alright, I hope we did it. We did it, chat! We
This was
did
a
it!
complete waste of time.
We beat you, sis. We finally did it. Alright, in that case, let's do Gaia stats. Oh, let's play with
Shall
Gaia.
we begin?
Let's play Blade with Gaia stats.
Go ahead and draw. Huh. It seems we need to
It
draw
seems we
again.
need to draw again, okay.
You should go first then. Huh. It seems we need... I'll go first then.
I am concerned because we need to get rid of that one.
Huh. It seems we need... Huh. It seems we need to draw again. Huh. It seems we need to draw again.
We seem to need to draw
I'll go
down a lot,
first,
don't we?
I hate to do this, but... Well done.
Ah, perfect. There we go.
Huh. It seems we need... I'll go first then.
Alright. If we tie, the problem is there's no guarantee that I don't nest, so... Uh-oh. I might have made a mistake. I have made a mistake.
I hate to do this, but... I hate to do this, but...
Do you, Gaius? Do you?
It seems the winds are on my side.
Wow, I mean, to be fair, yeah. We'll take it, though, because we got Link level 3. Let's go! I feel a deeper connection with you, Ring. Ooh, counterattack. That honestly is very fitting for Gaius, simply because he seems to be the person who does the most, like, counterattacks, or riposte whenever he, attacks miss him. Alright, now let's play, Blade with Alyssa.
Let's get started.
Really quick.
Go on, draw a card. Looks like I'm going first.
Okay.
Oh, same score? We better... Looks like I'm going first. Bolt!
Okay, Alyssa.
Oh, same score? We better...
We're gonna lose.
Looks like I'm going first. Bolt!
No! No.
Bolt!
Alyssa, why? Why you do this?
Oh, same score? We better... After you, then. Mirror! Mirror! Mirror!
So many mirror cards, why? We lost.
One more game.
Never mind. I thought for sure I'd win that time. And finally, last but certainly not least, Emma.
Please go easy on me. Shall we draw then? Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again. We have the same
Emma's
score.
great.
Let's draw again.
Alright, sounds good to all two. Have an awesome
Oh,
night.
it looks as though the first move is yours.
You say that.
Ouch, I wasn't I'm gonna use a bolt card. Oh, we have the same score.
We both have
Let's try
0.
again. Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Okay, then. So just mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card. Oh, we
Emma,
have the
why?
same score. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Okay.
Ouch, I wasn't
Perfect.
Oh, we have the same score. Let's... Allow me to play first, then. Oh, we have the same score. Allow me to play first, then. Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh no, you beat me.
Let's go. Yes. My mistake, Rekor. I apologize. And with that, I think we are good to continue. Whee! I love this map, though. It's really well drawn. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Rower. Our next stop is Rower, the terminus of this express line. I love how like the way this is written is made to sound like it's one of those automated voices. So it's like they report the lines that they leave that space for like an area to be input. A really soft voice. What do you mean by that, Hopper Nicholson? Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when you disembark from the train. Oh, Tella? Where am I? It depends what you're asking. So, Toa sounds like this. You know, very, very upbeat and happy and adorable. Whereas Emma sounds like this, you know, a bit more nervous and exactly, Brock. Or more realistically, Toa will protect us all. Here we are. This is the first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. The Fawn from SNL. I don't know, Copper Nicholson. I don't know. I passed through when I first came to the Academy. But even then, I could see why people associate with the industry. It feels like the whole city is one big massive iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Ah, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Tower protect, she protect, but most important, she protect, yes. Wow, really? Well, if I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Oh yeah, wow, it is just a big, big chunk of iron. Uh-oh. Chat, this music does not sound good at all. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about this. Well, we finally made it as far as Rower. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the Nord Highlands from here, right? Right. There'll be a freight train leaving from Platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Oh, and we can walk around too. I've got a really bad feeling about this, chat. Like, why would they let us walk around unless something was going to happen, you know? What's the map say? Okay, so we've got to get over there. We can't just walk straight over there, so yeah. Yeah, something's not right. But before we read that message, looks like we have a message to read. Let's see what this says. Read a message, Toa. If you live on town streams, then look no further. New York's hottest club, Catboy Reen, located in an abandoned area in the lower east area. This round-the-clock extravaganza is the creation of Club Over Feline, and this place has everything. Hey, we have drinks, we have secret sisters, we have anime fan service, balanced gameplay mechanics, tennis ball squeaky toys, and who is that in the background? It's DJ Grooves doing his solo run of Balan Wonderworld using only the Bots costume. Sarah approves. I do not! How dare you use my name without my permission? What even is the Bots chat? I don't understand. I see the train to Eldor's finally arrived. I missed the train I was originally informed of, so I won't miss when business made. You! I've seen you somewhere before. You're from the Academy, aren't you? Annabelle, yeah, I hardly believe I've made it all the way to Roar. I never imagined that he would be such a dogged pursuer. Oh. Yeah, there were a lot of Met references there for sure, Rackmore. What's going on here, anyway? We're here to visit a friend. Dad does this every time. I'm supposed to be here. Okay. We're finally here. 4-hour-long journey finally, never plays nice with my back. Oh, we can't go this way. It's blocked. No, we can walk around it. We can walk around it, please. Oh, my apologies, but we're currently cleaning this area. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, there's no cleaning supplies here. We just don't want you going up that way. Well, so I have a bad feeling about this. Who are you people? Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write. Or to maintain proper hygiene. And make sure you eat a balanced diet. I know, I can look after myself, sister. You better promise to come back home on the very next vacation you're at. I promise. That's pretty funny. Randomly transport you to a mobile boss. That doesn't sound like a power-up. That sounds awful. Always so excitable. Why'd you wish you had a volume control knob? Volume control knob. Woo! Look at all those streets! This is the coolest! Satoshi and Shizuka be like, okay, hold on, now I have to read. What if these, like, are the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents of Satoshi and Shizuka? Hold on, now I have to read this with, like, the Shizuka voice. Hold on. You better promise to come back home on the very next vacation you get, big brother. I promise, Shizuka, I promise. You better. It better not be like last time. I try to a wall, too. I try. Alright, I'm waiting for it. I betcha someone's going to walk around that corner as soon as we get close. And is either going to take Alyssa away or cause some tension. Let's see what happens. Did I just call it? Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. I guess it makes more sense with the guy's dialogue, yeah. I know, right, cool, too. You die once, and your sister never lets you hear the end of it. I wonder why. Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something now between out there. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
There won't be any need for that.
Yep, looks like I called it, chat.
What?
No way.
Uh-oh.
Sharon?
Oh no! Oh no! It just got real, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alyssa, run! Run!
How did you get here before us?
Oh, well, you see, Sharon just pulls up a map and says, by all accounts, it doesn't make sense. Oh well, back to the story.
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
Oh, no you don't. You do not get to play that card. No. I refuse. No. I know, right, Gregor? It's adorable she's cooking all this food for us, but it doesn't make her any less suspicious. Like, it really doesn't. In fact, especially the fact that she's here before us, even though, you know, we left while she was still at the school. Again, something is very suspicious about Sharon.
And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
You might even say its explosive flavor will be unforgettable.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
I know, it does remind you. I think I just referenced that scene from The Emperor's New Groove, where it's like, Alyssa says, Sharon, how did you get here before us? And Sharon's like, how did I get here? Well, you see, by all accounts, she points to a map. It doesn't make sense.
Thanks.
Received a special packed lunch for each member of the group. I do not trust this. I don't.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
Yeah, I think the line, Gregor, is by all accounts, it doesn't make sense. And then they just kind of brush it off as just like a fourth wall breaking joke. It's such a hilarious joke. We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
Thank you, Dias. Thank you.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
Huh.
You got me.
Which means that's probably not it.
I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
She borrowed an airship's kitchen! Chat, do you understand how much power she must have if she can do that? Literally takes an airship for the purposes of using its kitchen. Like, you can't do that unless you can, like, command it.
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste. Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing.
Watch her turn out to be like some kind of like airship admiral or something like that. Or like a major or something.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you?
Uh-oh.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to.
Uh-huh,
I may
sure.
not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Uh-huh, sure.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
And that's probably Alyssa's mom. Yep. That. Wow.
Mother?
Uh-oh. And the Dias chapter suddenly became the Alyssa chapter. I mean, that's the least suspicious explanation, Record, but I don't buy that for a second. I really don't.
Hello, Elisa.
Why she's reminding me of 8th President Lusamine from Pokemon Sun and Moon for some reason. And also the music in the background kind of reminds me of the Aether Foundation, so watch her be a major antagonist later, I would not be surprised.
Ah, you all must be members of Class 7.
Cool too, that is Alyssa's mother. Ooh, Irina Rhineford.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina.
You see those lines underneath her eyes, chat? That implies to me that either she hasn't slept for days, like just overworking herself, or it means she's very, very uptight and strict or something like that.
Also the chairman of the Rhineford group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Alyssa looks mad.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Albarea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter.
Probably got for obstinate. Wow.
I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say?
Ooh, you know what I think it is, chat? I think Alyssa is in a situation where she hardly got to see her mother when she was younger. Yes, her mother was always working or something like that. So exactly, Grector. It's neglectful parenting. Whereas Eustace's father, it was being super duper controlling of him. It seems like with Alyssa's mother, she's just, you know, completely neglecting her daughter here.
It's always work with you, isn't it?
Yep, here we
You
go.
probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
I feel like Alyssa's had that pent up for a while.
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
Uh-oh.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I really don't.
Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make.
I wonder who that's referring to. Could that be referring to Sarah, maybe? Or maybe, Wait, we've never heard anything about Alyssa's father. What if Alyssa's father got, like, divorced or left or something like that?
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
Oof. Ugh. Ugh. I feel bad for Alyssa, I really do.
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford Group a
Go on,
key
Tail.
choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both.
We're being used, chat. We're being used. Sarah is using us for Chairman Arena. I would not be surprised. Just to gather data.
I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Honestly, chat, that almost makes me want to just do as, like, try to do, like, the worst we possibly can. Yeah, I know, right? Like, who isn't Sarah using it at this point? Exactly, Sarah uses everyone.
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Elisa.
Aw, poor Elisa.
You alright?
He looks frustrated. Uh-oh. Alyssa, yeah, exactly. Alyssa needs a group hug. Like... Thank you, Redcore, thank you. Also, this song. Darn it! I thought I finally had her out of my hair. It looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms, then. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Does your mother being on the board of directors really starts your problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. Oh. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time. Well, it seems like she has strong possibility, considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. Oh, coming from you, sis. That's a jab. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. You, sis. Forget it. I don't think Eustace is being a hypocrite there. He has a point. I mean, I don't think that it excuses it. But, you know, comparatively speaking, yes, everyone needs hugs. Well, just entered the tunnel. The 1st of May, and we're going through the mountains. Alright, chat, I think actually this would be a good spot to take a quick break. So, look around, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. And yeah, I agree, Cool too. It has been a very interesting stream so far. Before I continue, I'll just give you all a friendly reminder to keep the language to minimize swearing in the chat, just because it's part of the stream rules that we do try to keep swearing to a minimum here. But this is just from the reminder, chat. Alright, thank you all for being understanding. I just want to make sure we keep this stream fun for everyone. And now, let's continue. Where's the menu, now that we're going through the mountains? Let's see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. I wonder why! Alright. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I won't let her hear the end of it. Huh. Well then, let's leave it. Hey there. They're going to the Highlands for an Academy field study. No, comrade. No. That's like your budding soldiers do some... I'm interested in where you're trained these days. I suppose you did say that. Thor seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard. Feels pretty neat to see you dressed up in your uniforms. Feels pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Oh, even at the academy, Dias always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Oh wait, Conductor's here, you're right! I should have given him the Conductor voice, that's my bad, chat. Oh, the people in your settlement of some similar heights. No, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, but I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. Younger brother, or two younger sisters to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. So I'll give them the Conductor's voice. Seeing you kids rushing off of some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, hey, we're about halfway through Isengard Range now. We should reach Xander Gates in 2 or 3 days or so. So take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet it back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Urbanian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful also for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Dias. Ooh. Yeah, Dias is too pure. Hey, that looks like you have to be coming out of the last tunnel anytime now. I see. Oh, looks like Eustace, we're almost there. Ah. Eustace is not impressed. Oh. Ooh. Mountains. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. Well, that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. Aww. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. Uh-oh, serious music. Xander Gates. Wait a minute, chat! Hold on a second! Is this the place from the opening cutscene? It looks really similar if it's not. Like, chat, doesn't this look like the place from, like, the opening section? Ah, cool, too, you weren't there for that. But for those who saw the first episode of 100%, you guys remember, like, those metal corridors we were running down? Did it not look like this? Ah, you arrived. Is that Sarah? Oh, never mind. Who are you? It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise. It's been months since I last saw you. It seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in thread. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I bet he's the Lieutenant General in charge of the Zender Gates. He seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial General with an eye patch. But somehow that seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, there are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Reed Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Lisa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein, sir. Yusa Albaret. It's an honor. I like how Eustace didn't say sir, because he just... Seems like... Hey, your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard. Lieutenant General Zax Vander. I'm Zax Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zex. So you're one of the guardians of the Armor family. Oh, it seems some of you have already known me. Guardian of the Armor family? Ah, now I remember. Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arside schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned... They say the Vander and the Arside schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in Erebite. It's a true honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly serving in quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursions to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should say out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? Oh, I know, right, Koal, too? We should go to the sword school so his S-craft should actually be usable. I did, rest assured. You made arrangements? We need to head out. We need to head out if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange such transportation for us. Alright, just follow me now, and I'll show you the way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, chat, I think this is the place. I think this is the place from the opening from the opening section. Like, I really do. It looks so similar. Wow. Ooh. Whoa. First of all, this music. I'm all for this. Second of all, this reminds me of, like, Dantooine. Bruh. More Star Wars references, chat. This is the Nord Highlands, Copper Nicholson. It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. I'm glad to hear you think so. No, not Tantooine. Dantooine, Copper Nicholson. Dantooine. Horses! The horses are vibing. Look at that, chat. They're just, you know... Oh, you were at the Arch guy. Yep. Horses, are you saying? Would have traveled to the settlement on horseback. The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. Except the horse walking animations, they're vibing. It's really good. It's really good. You'll be fine. You'll remember the Rhine Club. And Rita and Lisa both have Rhine experience, right? But Gaius, that was on a motorcycle! Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at hope, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any jumps. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Oh no! Well, this would probably be the best choice considering the balance of the weight. Gaius! I like to do that. Is that right with you, Emma? Yes. Well, I do feel a little nervous, and it's not because I've never ridden a horse before. What do you mean by that, Alyssa? Oh, nothing. Alright, chat, does anyone else here kind of ship Emma and Alyssa? Because it does seem like she cares a lot about Alyssa. I mean, it was Emma who pushed Alyssa to try and apologize to Reen, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just mount up at once, then. Hey! We're not going to have animations for that, because that'd be way too confusing. Also, you have to look at the horses, you know. They're vibing. Okay, but before we do that, it's time to read a message as Reen. Read a message as Reen. I, not Tomix, of sound body and mind, hereby declare that the best power-up in video game history is the Botsvoss costume. It only makes sense that the best video game has the best power-up. I love the one-button game mechanics, and the fact that the bots activates at random makes Battle in Wonderworld so much easier to use than other lesser games like Cold Steel. Botsvoss truly is the peak of video game design, and all other games pale in comparison. Every game in the world should have their own Botsvosses. Behold, the reverse Antomicx. No! And then you hear, in the distance, everyone just groan. This horse is fine. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine. I think. And I think we have a ship here. Here, chat. In fact, I think we have a ship here that makes way more sense than Alyssa and Reen. Wouldn't you agree? Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. Yeah, I agree, Rekor. I agree. I think there's a lot more. I feel like Emma and Alyssa connect a lot more characters than Alyssa and Reen do. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses, raised here in the Highlands. At a good flip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take the map of the Highlands. Map. Ooh. Wow. Oh, wow! So it's like this must be like a really big area. Cool. Killer army launched torn stone circle, nomad settlement, colossal statue, Lake Lacrima, ancient quarry. Such a high level of detail. Also, as though the army surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it for me. You should be hanging out. And the blessing of the winds and the gods be with you. Give me my regards to the Elder and Lockton. We will. Okay, thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us, then. Ooh, I like that they actually animated their hair, especially Emma's hair. That's good.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind. Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
Aww.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
The horses are vibing. Wait, we can actually ride around on a horse? Horse mini Dave? Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those moves that used to left stay, okay? Yes! Yes! Sorry, I approve. How do I stop? Okay. Hold on, wait. Do they have good attention to detail? Let's find out. Right? They do! Chat, they do! Yes! They actually had enough attention to detail to put Emma and Alyssa on the same horse like they had in the cutscene. They didn't have to do that, but they did. That is good game design. Alright, it's time for them to be the party leaders. Let's go. Alright, now, what's around here? Oh, we can go really fast. Look at this. They're going so fast. Yes, I approve. And what happens if we go back? Will they just say no? Okay, yeah. But yeah, chat, I swear that is the spot from, like, the opening cutscene, like, Zendar's Gate. I have the feeling, like, that's where we're gonna head to. I got poor Emma on the fast horse, like she said, go slower. Alyssa, you're making me dizzy. Can you please go slower? Absolutely not. We have to make it there in record time. But, Alyssa... Wow, they actually have animations and stuff. Cool, this is nice. Okay. So we can run around. Is there, like, any, like, key items around here, or is this all just for show? I think it might all just be for show. Yeah. So, just to be safe, let's make sure we... Does someone have the orbment that lets us see if we've got, Honestly, should probably put that on... Got on him. Or a golden sphere. Why would... We don't even ever use that. Undiscovered treasure chests are shown on the main map. Yep. You touch it. Alright, so if there are any treasure chests here, it would just show up for us. But I think it's just an area we can ride around in for fun. I'm not sure cool too. I think it has to do with their Arcus links. Is there anything like we can collect or something? No? Okay.
Whoa!
I really hope all this empty space isn't just for show. Like, I really hope that there's like a battle here or something like this at some point. Like, that'd be really cool. What the heck?
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Okay. Alyssa, I think someone is shipping us, and well, I'm not opposed. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be like an echo in the Highlands. So which way do we go? The planes are so fast that it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. Maybe it'd help if I showed you a couple major landmarks to help get your bearings. That way it's under state. That's where we set out from. That landmark over there is triangular rock. It's part of the centerpiece of this part of the Highlands. It's so massive. Far away you can see it from, the better of a landmark it'll be. Oh, what's that building over to the left? Oh, it's a watchtower built by an Imperial army in the southeastern part of the Highlands. Heard that they built it back to keep an eye on the Calvard Republic after these. Oh no! The Republic! It's a reference to Star Wars, no! So that's an Imperial watchtower. This should suppose it should come to as no surprise that the army would want a watchtower here. True, the Highlands border both Palport and Arabic, just like Crossville. Yep, and finally. Look toward those mountains. My home is out in that direction. Ah, gotcha. Let's take another look at the map. Okay, I think we have a better idea where everything is now. Seems like we ought to keep this map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands. Cross Balmora, cross code, am I right? Yes. A lemma or a missa? I think a lemma sounds pretty good, but honestly, Gretgor, I would suggest looking up if there's like an official ship name, because I have to believe with a game like this, they have like, we'll say, quote unquote, accepted ship names at this point. So if you guys want to look that up and determine what the ship name is for Emma and Alyssa, feel free to. Well, come to think of it, where are those stone pillars over there? Oh, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, or at the very least, of the sort of constructive nature. There are of course a few similar objects and structures scattered across the island. Most folks think there was remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed over 1,000 years ago. Yes! I agree, Raptor. It's now part of the stream lore that these horses have tiny headphones in their ears and they're listening to the game soundtrack. That's why they're always vibing. Wow, that's pretty far back. I suppose in that way, they're not dissimilar from the Antomicx ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps not. I'm not surprised as you're curious about them, but we should save that discussion for later. Right now, we need to reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Okay, let's ride. Okay. So there, we can go up there, but I don't think we're supposed to go that way. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the settlement. I just want to see, is there anything else out here? Like, anything? Anything at all? Aw. Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna let us go anywhere else, are they? I think. Yeah, they're not. Okay. Okay, game, with your invisible walls. Alyssa, can you please slow down? Did you really have to turn on ludicrous speed? Of course I did! We have to get to the settlement by sundown. But that's not the way to the settlement, Alyssa. Maybe you should ask for directions, Alyssa. I'm not asking for directions, Emma!
The sun's almost down.
We're almost at the settlement. Let's keep up the pace, guys.
I know, right? Or I have to believe we'll be exploring it in more depth later. Or they'll actually use the space for something. I'm hoping for a battle. Or actually, in a way, I think they kind of have to, because if Zendor's Gate is where we were in the opening, then there would have to be a battle going on here, which would explain why there's such vast open spaces here, so they can have, like, tanks and such rolling around. Railroading? I thought we got off the trail right. That's amazing. Well said, Kumaltu. Well said. Ooh, pretty. Sheep. I see sheep. Wow. So this says home, huh? Even though I've never been here before, it feels nostalgic somehow. Is that a reference to the opening, Emma? This really makes me be a little wistful for my own home. You can say that again. I'd read the outside. I'd read. Well, we don't actually stay in this area all year round. Sometime between summer and fall, we move to another location farther to the north. I guess that's why they call nomads then. Is that why you live in those strange tense buildings? Yep, they're made with thick cloth and designed so we can put them up and take them down pretty easily. Anyway, let me show you to my home first. Then we can go greet the elder after. Hello? Oh. You're so cute. Yes, cute. Family, yay. You're finally back. Welcome home, we missed you. Hey, Lily, Sheeta, I'm back. Good to see you looking well, too, Thoma. Aha, glad you made it back safe. It's good to see you, bro. Thanks. I know, right, Gregor? One of the few people in this game who has a healthy family. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. They really seem to love him. Yeah, watching him makes me wish I had a little brother or sister of my own. Aww. It does. Oh, interesting. So, I mean, I knew Alyssa was an only child, but I didn't realize that Emma was too. Oh, hey, are these the people you wrote about in your letters? They are indeed. The illustrious, industrious class 7. Good alliteration there, Gaius. Thank you. Is it just me, or does Gaius' brother look a little bit like Link from Zelda? Just a little bit. Oh, like, can you kind of see the resemblance, chat? Or is it just me? It's nice to meet you. I'm Briar, Gaius' brother, Thoma. Oh, what? These are our sisters, Sheeta and Lily. Okay, Raptor. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Are you bros friends? Sure are. It's good to meet you too. I'm Reen. I'm Alyssa, and it's lovely to meet you. You're all so cute. I'm Emma. Eustace Alberea. I'm honored. Wow. They all seem so Erebonian. I'm glad to see you've been blessed with such wonderful friends. Who's this? Oh, wow. So that must be his parents. And this makes me think of, like, the Water Tribe from Avatar: The Last Airbender, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I really like the Water Tribe. Yeah, Emma's being very nice for sure, Pepper, for sure. Dad, Mom, I'm home. Welcome home, Gaius. It's a pleasure to finally meet you all. Oh, I'm Gaius' mother, Fatma. His mother? But you look so young. Flattery will get you everywhere. I know some way. Yeah, you know what? You're right, I can definitely see that. They probably got inspiration from multiple different cultures here. A water tribe in the middle of the land? Well, I mean, what is wind but just water that's in the air? I'm Gaius' father. Sorry. I'm Gaius' father, Locken Warzel. I'm very glad to meet my son's friends and schoolmates. Pleasure's all ours. Likewise. I have prepared a place for all of you to stay while you're our guests. There's much to discuss, of course, so grab off your belongings first. It'll be sundown soon. Come to my area for a meal. Oh, I agree, Rekor. I think Gaius' father would be very proud of him. Whoa, that looks so good, chat. I know it's not the same. I know it's not. But this kind of reminds me of this one time I ate at an Ethiopian restaurant, and what they do is you actually like sit on these mats, and all the food is kind of placed on like this wooden table before you, and it's like a sort of a potluck sort of thing. This is kind of reminding me of that, but it looks so good. Like, I know it's all just, you know, PNG images, but still. This is delicious. Exactly, Sharon, this is how you cook. Yes, Gregor, the expression right hand does exist in English. How do you get it to taste so good? Season it with cousin meats, heat with herbs, rock salt, then wrap it and cook it. Ate to the taste of us Highlanders. Wasn't sure if the Erebonians would like it. All I can say is, I'll be wanting sentence soon. Yep, exactly, the Archdiet, exactly. So a right-hand man is considered a reliable subordinate, and the reason for that is... fair enough, Halpern, fair enough. But the reason it's called right-hand man, the Archdiet, is because if you think of medieval times and you have, like, knights sitting at a round table next to the king, the idea is that whoever is to your... essentially, whoever is to your left would be, at least theoretically, able to stab you with a dagger faster than you could with your left hand, if that makes sense. So if everyone's right-handed and everyone has a dagger, the person to your right is the person you could essentially attack the quickest. Hence, a right-hand man is someone you want to trust. So, that's where that comes from. Now, I know there's people, I know, like, there's a lot of people who are left-handed, and there's also a fair amount of people who are ambidextrous, so, but it's just an expression, okay? These grilled skewers are really good, too. They've got this deep, rich flavor. Oh, those are kebabs. We just stick some lamb meat on a skewer and grill it. The food here is quite exquisite. I've never tasted its like. I almost feel sorry that the rest of our class isn't here to enjoy it. Why did you think so? I was worrying that that the food might not agree with you. Everyone loves Mommy's cooking. No doubt you're all tired from your long journey. Nord cuisine is effective at easing fatigue. That's important when you travel as much as we do. I can see why. I already feel a little more relaxed. Maybe I should get these recipes so I can teach them to Sharon. No! Try some of this tea, too. I'm making it with local herbs. It's supposed to be good for digestion. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I think I'll try it. I can see that cool, too. I can see that. It has a very gentle taste. Oh, I agree, Redcore. I agree. Like, the pacing, like, after seeing all the family problems between Eustace and Alyssa's families, it's refreshing to see a healthy family for once, you know? Like, families with healthy, familial relationships here. That's good. It's good. Land of Nord is nothing if not a free country. I have no doubt your time here will make for a very unique experience, though not without inconveniences here and there. Still, these islands have plenty of history with their own homeland. Might you be referring to the story of Emperor Dracos? I've been learning in class about the Lord of the Lions. He first started building his armory here. That's right. Tales of Dracos' exploits are passed down here in Nord too. After all, after the war ended, he became Emperor of Ereboni and swore eternal friendship with the people of Nord. That friendship is held strong to this day, and I pray it will continue far into the future. Oh no. That feels like foreshadowing, chat, doesn't it? I feel like if a war were to break out, this would be like the first place that would become a battlefield. I got a bad feeling about this, chat. I see. Well, the people of Nord are not counted as true Erebonians. Wait. Yeah, that makes sense, Rapport. It's really good world building, I agree. This really does help explain a lot of Gaius' personality. Just he has such good family support, so that's why he's so supportive of others. But he has to, he lives a nomad lifestyle, which means he's out in the wilds, and therefore he has to take life very seriously and look at it in an honest way. They're still regarded as our close neighbors and allies. That's about how it shades out. Though recently the Capital Republic has been creeping into the Southern Highlands. They've been trying to cultivate good relations with the people there, but the Republic's forays into the Highlands have certainly created some tension. The Empire and the Republic are our old foes, after all. Well, thankfully, we've managed to avoid any armed conflicts in the last few years. Although politically and economically, the relations between the two are only growing worse. It seems likely the Siberian conflict is what had led to the incident in Crossbell last month. No doubt an outgrowth both of the ongoing conflicts between pro-Cavaldarian and pro-Erebonian forces in their governments. So it seems. Be that as it may, both countries, Nord is a remote region of relatively little importance. While there's military presence in the Highlands, that's not something you should have to worry about during your stay. Just try to focus on your field stay while you're here. We'll do what we can. You must be the one who chose our task for this month's field stay, right? Indeed, I did. But the hour is late. I'll give you your task for the morning. And for clear the area for your coverage stay. I think it would be wise to focus on these southwestern plains tomorrow morning. Southwestern? We crossed the area on our way over here today, right? Yeah, the Highlands are a vast wide open space. It's then well past the northern end of the settlement too, but let's just start with the southwestern plains. Sounds good to me. So everything we've got on the agenda for tomorrow will be in the southwest? Sadly. We're going to be back at the settlement around noon, guys. I'll give you the remaining tasks after the midday meal. Got it, Dad. Anyway, here I am talking your ear off when I should be letting you get some sleep after a long day. Rise before the sun here. We rise before the sun here, so sleep well. Morning will come sooner than you think. The place we prepared for you, who has beds ready. Can you show them the way, Dias? What do you think? I want to show them the way too! Me too! Come on, I'm sure Bro can handle it on his own. Haha. Thank you. Thank you so much for the meal. Good night, everyone. I know, right? Protect! We must protect them all. Ooh. This looks cozy. Sorry. I know you girls probably would have preferred separate rooms, but this is what we've got. Oh, don't worry about it. Reed and Eustace are both gentlemen, after all. We have nothing to worry about. But of course. Thanks, Dias. You'll be staying over at your family's place, then. My sisters both insisted on it. I couldn't turn them down. Aww. It'll be alright if I come in and wake you guys up at sunrise. Yeah, that sounds fine by me. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. If you know what I mean. Oh, by all means, get your beauty sleep. Alright, pleasant dreams, everyone. Good night, Dias. He's quite the fortunate man. I thought the same thing while we were eating dinner. He's not those adorable siblings, two parents who really care about him. I can see where Dias gets his calm and level-headed personality. Part of a caring family, growing up side by side with nature like this, it's like he couldn't have turned out any other way. Ah, true enough. Anyway, it sounds like you've got agonizingly early wake-up call coming our way. We should get some sleep. No objection from me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep on my feet at this rate. Well, let's get dressed for bed and turn off the lights. And apparently there's a lightsaber in here too. Since that's where we always recharge our stamina and such. Day 2. I hear sheep. So much sheep. The sheep are working with the Jedi.
Oh, right. Nord Highlands. I feel surprisingly energetic. Maybe it's the clean air or that great food we had yesterday.
Yeah, it is a pretty big bad pool, too.
I wonder if Master Ka-Fi trained out in the wilderness like this.
You're up early, Reen.
Morning, guys.
Alright, there's one thing I have a question about, though, chat. If they're a nomadic, they live a nomadic lifestyle, why do they have heavy things like these beds here? Do they have, like, a cart that they, like, would tow it behind with some horses, or what? Because that has me a little confused. And yeah, that outfit, wow, that looks amazing, guys. That's a really cool outfit, guys.
Whoa, hold on. Why are you dressed like that?
See, it's ethically cool, too. I'm not the only one. There's gotta be some way they can carry it. Wonder how.
Oh, I was just helping put the sheep out to pasture.
If I had to guess, the lampposts are probably more of a thing that the Empire put in, but...
They should almost be done fixing the morning meal now.
Whatever. Yes, I bet now that they're not eating Sharon's food, they feel much better. Exactly, Calvin Nicholson.
Okay. I guess we should wake up the others then. Eustace, Elisa, Emma.
Rise and shine, everyone. It's officially the crack of dawn.
Where am I?
Are those sheep?
Glasses. Glasses.
Where did I put my glasses? The sheep took my glasses! It's a side quest!
I suppose none of you are used to waking up quite this early.
Oh, I agree, sheep are very adorable, and they can be quite smart. Yep, but the real question, can we pet the sheep? Jeepers, I lost my glasses! This is delicious. I concur. Is it a kind of milk porridge? Well, I guess. We made it with sheep's milk and salt-cured meat. Cheetah and Lily made it fresh for themselves. Yeah, I helped! Well, that young, you're better cooks than me. Chat, remember the comment that the head of the cooking club made to Rain earlier? I feel like this is coming back now. Yeah, no, Reed will never be a good cook. That's going to be a running gag. I really need to get this recipe from you, too. Oh, okay. Well, first thing you do is... Oh, friends all seem like such nice people. It would seem the winds have blessed you with their guidance. I think so, too. It'll be the end of the tetralogy and he will not know how to cook. I would not be surprised. Okay, let me give you this. Hey. Alright. Return to Zender, I see that, bud. So over to the watchtower. Or something to the soldiers of the train post. Okay. Oh, interesting record. The ingredients were a very important medicine. Very important request for a class that pertaining to a monster problem. Oh no! Boss! A boss battle. Don't worry, Call 2, it was just confirmed we're fighting another monster, most likely. Let's see. We'll be helping gather some medicinal herbs, and oh, there's even a request from Zenderdate. It looks like you've chosen tasks that will help us become familiar with the Highlands. That's the idea. Put a lot of thought into choosing tasks that will help give you a nice, sweeping overview of life here. As I said yesterday, you should be able to complete all these quests in the southwestern region of the Highlands. Understood. Thanks again. Alright, we got work to do. So we need to finish all these tasks, then return here by noon? Yep, we'll be having lunch back here in the zone. Also, I wouldn't recommend leaving the settlement without a horse. Highlands are vast. I'd hate if any of you got lost or collapsed out there as you head out on foot. That's true. We best be going then. Yeah, maybe. Blessing of the winds. Let's be with you. Take care. Selecting 3 useful facilities. Or Elder's Home is an Orbital factory, train post, weapon armor shop, watching yours allows you to rest. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, that's true, Record. We have not... Yo! Gaius got his S-Craft! Calamity Hawk, that sounds amazing. I want to see that chat, but we'll probably have to save that for next time. And I think this is going to be a good spot to start wrapping things up. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I know we didn't battle anything tonight, chat, but we got so much characterization for Alyssa and Gaius, so I felt that was definitely worth it. So, feel free to stick around for another raid if you're watching here on Twitch. But if you're watching here on YouTube and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. If you're watching YouTube, hope you have an awesome night.